Welcome, another week in the bag. Welcome to the Tokyo Fresh Podcast. My name is David. I'm here with Jordan.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, what have you been up to? You had an eventful week.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was, fuck me. So, for those that don't know, who don't follow me on Instagram, fucking change that. What are you doing? Talk Afro in Japan. Fucking follow me. I was in Chiba for work.
Yeah.
For those that don't know where Chiba is, oh my god, how do I even explain it? It's not above Tokyo, it's to the
East, yeah. To the east.
It's like to the east of Tokyo. And for those who've never come to Japan before, the minute you get here, if you go to Narita, you're going to be in Chiba. So the first place you actually come to when you get to Japan,
you're in Chiba. So
you can't be like, the first city I visited in Japan was Tokyo, because it's Chiba.
Unless you land in Haneda.
Which I did, because I'm a wise man.
Yeah.
I know where I'm landing. But like Chiba has a really bad reputation.
I don't know why. What's wrong with Chiba?
I don't know. Like, for the longest time, I'd ask people, like, do you want to go to Chiba? Should we visit Chiba? Let's go to Chiba. And they go like, nothing's in Chiba. There's nothing in Chiba. Only Disneyland. And as a man who hates Disneyland, I'm like, well, fuck Chiba then, clearly. Like, I don't want to fucking go, do I? But it's actually not as bad as people are making it out to be.
I think that's because a lot of people, when you ask them, like, hey, let's go to Chiba, it's, let's go to the part of Chiba that is literally right up against Tokyo.
Yeah.
So it's basically Tokyo.
Yeah.
Not anywhere else in actual Chiba.
So from what I know about Chiba, there's like tons of like surfing spots.
Yeah, on the like south coast.
Yeah. There's like really interesting things you can actually do in Chiba. But I think the problem is, for the longest time being here, which is really dumb as well, because I've been deep into Chiba and I've done things in Chiba. There's a giant farm called Maza's Farm.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick. I went there where I was wearing dungarees.
Yeah.
When I went to this overalls. What do you call them?
Overalls.
Overalls. I call them dungarees. Yeah. So I went there wearing these like really expensive. I think they were Ralph Lauren or something like that. Like that I got as a present for my auntie. So I'm wearing these like expensive dungarees. I go to this farm. It matches so well. So I'm walking around this farm like I fucking work there. So like the whole joke was that I knew what I'm doing. I'm a farmer.
Yeah.
Do you not see my dungarees? And that was the entire thing the whole day. And it got worse because a man who worked there, I'm picking up this like chicken or something to like, oh, look, it's a chicken, I can hold it. And the guy's like starts to explain to me, this is the way you hold a chicken. He sees I'm holding it perfectly and he goes, you're fine. And I was like, I turn, I go, it's because of the dungarees. He knows I'm a professional. And it became the joke of the entire day. Like, a little thing I'm doing, pouring water. Yep, that's water. I can taste it. My friend's like, you ordered water. Oh. So you use dungarees? This is my element. I grew this water. Like, it's shit like that.
I grew this water.
Oh, no GMOs in there. Had some good water. It was such bullshit. But that was all in Chiba. Like, Chiba has so much really cool shit.
I wonder if people don't go to Chiba mostly because if you're like a foreigner living in Tokyo, you don't need a car. But I feel like a lot of places in Chiba that you can access that are really cool, it's probably easier just to drive there.
Yeah.
And people just don't have cars, or they don't do rent a car, they don't have a license, or whatever the deal is. But
yeah, I think that's the general issue. So even when we went to Chiba for like a work thing for like 3 days, we were pretty much driven around for 3 days. And so at the end of the entire tour, you get like a question, like a meeting, it's a giant meeting.
Right.
And they were like, how was the tour? What do you think of it? It was like influencer tour. Ooh, influencers, let's go on this tour.
I thought you said influenza.
Everyone has said this entire fucking week. During this tour, one of my friends on the phone to her friend, and the other friend's like, she's like, I'm on an influenza tour. And you just hear a big voice going, influenza tour.
The influenza tour.
I feel like they should have just made a different Japanese word for influencer. Because it sounds too much like influenza.
Yeah.
And the Japanese writing as well is identical to influenza. It's so dumb.
Yeah, that's not... See, I blame this on English.
Me too.
I blame it on English because you call them influencers in English, so they just katakanize the word.
That's true, yeah.
But they already had a word that sounds like influenza.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, well...
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do?
This is new. This is new English words, so we don't really care about how they match to the old English words. So we'll just
funny.
whatever. Just use it.
Just fucking use it. Who gives a shit? Like, it's called them uploaders. That's what they do. They just upload. They're uploaders. Fucking dude.
I'm sure like you could have made a better Japanese word. Like Japanese like to take the like two words and like combine them together. So why didn't you just take two Japanese words and combine them together to make like the katakana word
for
that
for influencer.
that thing?
Uploader. This I can't really think of anything good. Uptuber.
No, it's called like Instagram boy.
Instagram boy, but there's some like YouTube people. Oh no, that works perfectly. Do it. Instagram boy would work because you know how Japanese they always like they fuck something up.
Wait. Just change it to Insta boy.
Oh, there we go.
Because you have Insta bite. So Insta boy.
That works. Because then like they do this thing where they'll take a word, they just expand the definition until it becomes unrecognizable. So that
just means everything.
It means everything. So you can have Insta boy and goes,私はインスタボーイなんですけど YouTube アップします Like, I'm an Insta boy, but I actually upload on YouTube. So use Instagram? No. It'll just confuse the English language speakers, like, to no end.
Yeah.
That's katakana. That's fucking katakana.
All katakana is a lie.
All katakana is a fucking lie.
All katakana is a lie. You're trying to tell me that's how you spell Australia? You're wrong.
You with an O.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're just wrong. Go away. Don't talk to me again.
Especially in katakana.
Especially in katakana. Boy, let me tell you, if someone uses katakana to me, I'm gonna punch them in the face. I'm gonna throw them off a cliff. Green Jones, the fuck you just call me? Straight off a cliff.
just a cliff just appears where you are. Just lifts you like 20 feet up in the air just so you can throw the guy off.
Get off this cliff. It's Jordan Green, not Jordan Green. Someone comes and throws me off a cliff using katakana. It's my name. Fucking sucks, dude. But Chiba was good. I think, yeah, you hit it. The problem is that it's really hard to travel around Chiba. Yeah. So hard. So fucking hard. So we were doing, oh man, we'd go, it was always in a car. We never jumped to the train. From A to B, every time it was a car.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
I already had time to like, look at a map. But then when I did, I was like, we're in the middle of literally nowhere. Like, there's a really nice cafe.
Yeah.
Like Zeph Cafe, ZEPH Cafe. Really good bread, like German-style bread. Delicious. And I'm like, this cafe is amazing. Like, the food's really good. The bread is excellent. I've got to come back. Gotta fucking come back. Let me check the map, see where it is. Middle of nowhere.
Oh, I'm on like a mountain.
Oh my god, imagine.
Right.
Luckily, there are no mountains in Chiba. It's just fucking plains.
Nah, it's mostly, it's coastal, so.
But like the problem was like so I'm looking at like the map of Chiba and I'm like, so how do I actually get here? If I wanted to come back again.
You take a 3-man taxi from the closest station.
For fuck's sake. And I think when I was talking to the people who organized the tour, it was actually organized by the Chiba Tourism Board.
Is that why you were on TV?
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I was on TV. That was different, but yeah, I was on TV.
They just happened to be there or what?
Like, it was an influencer tour, like, promoting Chiba. So obviously the Chiba news channel were like, I guess we'll go and film these influencers doing things. And they were like, alright, cool. So,
I mean, nothing else good is on Japanese TV anyway,
so might as well. For like, fucking film these foreigners wearing armor. They were meant to film
How many people were in the top left corner going, suge, omoshiroi?
So many were doing because it was the news.
Yeah.
Like, listen how
it was the news. Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't
because it was the news. There wasn't people in the news going, sugoi. But in real life, there were tons of people behind the camera, and none of them had any purpose. And I was so shocked. I was like, this is so Japanese. So it was the 4 influencers, me, the other influencers. They were all really fucking cool people.
Yeah.
The photographer, he needs to be there.
Of course, he's got to hold the camera.
Then you had 2 people from the tourism board. Fair enough. I guess you got to be there. Then you had 2 people from the Chiba news place. I'm like, okay. Then you had someone who was like the organizer of the tour. Don't know why you have to be there, but okay. Then there was another guy whose job I didn't really know what he was doing, but he drove a lot. Then there was he was from Japan something. He didn't have to be. He didn't really do much. Then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people who had helped us put the armor on. They were just there still,
Okay.
just following us around. But they were cool. They were like fixing the armor and shit. They were all old people. They were fucking hilarious. They were like the best people who came.
Well, they're probably the last of the actual samurai, man.
They were.
People know how to put on the fucking armor.
The armor I was wearing, so it's all like recreations. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing this, so everyone else had like this, the red and yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's armor. Mine was fucking purple, David.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was sick. It was. I came in, I'm seeing all this red armor. I'm like, wow, this is gonna be really cool. And like, oh, Jordan, you're the biggest, tallest one here. Go over there. You get different armor. I'm like, what? I wanted the cool armor. I look at my armor, it's purple. I'm like, so I do get the fucking cool armor. Dude, it was sick.
That was like a very specific color combination.
Yeah.
Like black, purple, gold.
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me.
It was pretty fucking samurai-ish, dude. It was good. But these
I've never actually worn samurai armor. Like, is it heavy?
Here's the thing. The real ones are heavy. 30
Yeah.
kg. These were about 3 or 4.
Because they probably took out the armor plating.
Yeah. So it's all recreations. So it's
Right.
like the heaviest thing is like the breastplate.
Right.
Which like
The kote.
it's fucking sick, dude. It's made of wood. It was sick.
Yeah.
So I think the coolest shit. So I've never done this anywhere else. It was in the
Yeah.
Toho History Museum in Chiba.
Mm.
So this is non-sponsored, by the way. So Chiba, you want to sponsor me? Like, go for it, dude. Like, I had fun.
Chiba-kun.
Chiba-kun.
Give me your fucking
Give me
red dog
some
money.
Money, you cunt. So we did like this kimono thing. Wore like these casual style kimonos and walked around a bit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about kimonos. I have no interest in kimonos. At the end of it, they were like, "Will you wear a kimono again?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was so much fun." But inside, I'm like, "No, why would I?" It was cold. I couldn't walk well. Then after, I'm too hot and sweaty.
They're not comfortable at all.
They're
Like
not
0%.
You can't walk.
Yeah, because they're tied around the legs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have. It's not a kimono. I have a yukata, but it's the same type of thing. Like, I have to do like these weird, like little like shuffle steps.
Yeah.
No.
Move around.
No thanks.
I feel like so we did that, and the Chiba government were like, how is this the kimono thing? Because they're trying to hold. They're doing the whole. We're trying to get people to come to Chiba.
Yeah.
Will this attract them to how is this tour? Would it bring people to Chiba? And I was like, I basically had to be like, guys, listen. The kimono thing, people are doing that in Kyoto. Like, that's kind of where they want to do it. They want to do kimono in Kyoto.
Because that's the stereotypical white people thing that you need to go to Kyoto.
They want to do it. And if not, they want to do kimono in Asakusa.
Sure, yeah, wherever.
Because like it's cheap. It's like 3,000 yen to put kimonos on there. Because there are so many stores.
I mean, dude, you can go buy a kimono at fucking Don Quixote.
Literally, like, it's become so
generic.
Yeah.
So cool, Japan.
Cool Japan. It's so generic. It's generic as fuck. So like when I was telling these guys, I'm gonna say something. If you agree with me, just tell me you agree, because I'm very curious about this, because this is what I told the government. So they were asking me, how do we attract people to Japan? What do we need to do? And all the other influencers had like their own points of what they thought would be good for attracting people. Yeah. This tour's great. Do more of this. Do more of that. And my entire thing was like, just do something original and classic. So the suit of armor.
Yeah.
That. Promote that as the fucking the top thing of all the things you can do here. Then everything else connects onto the tour. But that should be like the grand finale, because wearing that armor was fucking sick. Like that armor was fucking sick.
Like how, like, if you charge like Nimae, okay, put on the armor, get your picture taken, maybe like they put you on a fucking horse or some shit. Ooh. Get a horse. Imagine that shit. Ooh. Full samurai armor on a horse. You look badass as fuck.
I want a fucking horse. It was sick, David. It was
Nimae yen for every motherfucking person. Yeah, sure, it'll cost like you time to like suit everyone up, but who gives a shit? If you're making Nimae yen for like basically no work,
do it.
How many people could you suit up in an hour?
Boom.
3? 4?
Easy.
You have multiple suits of armor, so you had 4 people there.
Yeah.
It's 4 suits of armor. How quickly did it take to suit up those 4 people?
Quick, because there's a team.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, we're all being suited up at the same time. Zoom, 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 suited up. And then pants go on, armor goes on,
Yeah.
tied up, thing goes on. 20 minutes max.
20 minutes max. Okay, 4 people in 20 minutes. In an hour, you can do 12
Yeah. That's money.
times Nima.
You're good.
Man, you just made a fucking shitload of money
You're good.
for doing nothing.
Nothing. During springtime as well, if you're in this museum, there are like sakuras that bloom really well.
Yeah.
Beautiful like sakura paths and stuff. And I was telling these people, I'm like, guys, listen, this is what you need to be promoting. It's just this. So there's a tour,
Yeah.
and then there's a suit of armor you can wear. I'm like, fuse that shit together. Wearing the kimono was a mon. It was 10,000 yen. 10,000 yen to wear
Ichiman.
the Ichiman. A fucking mon.
No thanks.
Nah. How much do you think wearing the armor was? Because obviously it's fucking handmade armor. It's gonna be. How much do you think it was for the armor?
To wear it?
To wear it and walk around for like an hour or whatever.
Okay, here's the thing. You just told me that wearing the kimono was Ichiman.
Ichiman.
And in a logical world, I would think it would be more than that. But I'm going to say it costs less for some stupid fucking reason.
Less. How
Yeah.
much less you thinking?
How about half?
Half.
Gosen.
Do you know what? You're not fucking far off. It cost 7,000 yen to wear the armor.
Nah. Why? Fucking why?
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 The armor's more work. It's harder to do.
And you look cool
And
as
you
fuck.
look cool as fuck. You look so fucking cool. I saw the kimono pictures back and I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about these kimono photos. I put this armor on. I was like, this is insanely cool. But I'm like, I'm a boy. Maybe it's because this is like otoko romance. This is a man's romance. We want to wear some armor. We want to have these swords.
Sword fight people. Fucking.
The Taiwanese influencer as well, she was on it. She was like, this is the coolest. We were like sword fighting and shit. It was fucking fun. Like it was.
Man, I would love to do that shit.
David, I want to do it again. It was so. David, I gotta do it again. It was so.
Let's
much
fucking go. Let's
do
go.
you want to go with this armor? Dude,
Yeah, let's
it
do
was
it.
so much fun. I'm gonna go again.
Okay,
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
pay 7,000 to put this armor on. Let's get Jay down
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
And let's even get Tyrone back as well to Japan. We'll put armor on. Oh,
Man.
Tyrone listens every week as well. Hey, Tyrone, love you. He was like, Tyrone was like, hurry up, release the next episode. I'm sick of like listening to people at my office.
We'll get on it, Tyrone.
Tyrone, it's coming up. I'm sorry.
No, man, like, fucking, have you seen recently they released, like, a documentary on Yusuke?
No way.
The Black Samurai?
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
I think his name is Yusuke, if I remember correctly.
I gotta watch
The,
it.
like, the only black, like, officially black samurai.
Fuck's sake.
And, like, this dude is a badass. He's fucking so cool. Like, comes to Japan, doesn't know any fucking Japanese.
Sweet.
And he's like, well, I'm stuck here now. So what the fuck do I do? He's like, I need to eat,
Yeah.
but I don't have any skills.
Uh,
Fucking...
what the?
Whoever that is, you better be dead.
That is so loud.
Anyway.
Oh my god. I wonder if it definitely picked it up.
Oh, it definitely.
It felt like it was echoing.
Anyway,
the entire...
Yusuke,
continue.
I don't give a shit. I hope Yusuke stabbed that person.
Yusuke, please.
But, like, he comes to Japan, he learns Japanese, he decides, what do I want to do? Well, I don't really have any skills, I can't be a craftsman. I'll just go become a fucking samurai. And he just becomes a samurai. And, like, not only, like, oh, he becomes a samurai. Like, this dude, like, fought in actual battles, and he was, like, a recognized samurai. Like, he wasn't just some grunt dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was, like,
Samurai.
up there.
That's fucking cool.
That shit is awesome.
Chiba needs to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Provide anywhere that's providing some. So, oh man, I was going to a point I completely jumped off. So, pretty much everyone who comes to Tokyo, Japan now, they're all looking for like my Japan. They all want to find their own Japan because
Bitch has been found.
it's been found. That's
been found for
the
years.
whole thing. Japan has been done to fucking death at this stage.
Yeah.
Everyone's done Japan. Everyone's come here. Everyone's done like, fuck, Shinjuku and Shibuya. Everyone's seen like all the fucking chain izakayas, English menu, okay. Like, everyone's been to these places. And the
Yeah.
issue is, if you don't speak Japanese, and to be fair, a lot of people are coming here just for
A holiday.
a
Whatever.
holiday.
That's cool. Fine.
You're not going to speak Japanese. Why the fuck
No.
would you? It doesn't make sense that you would. So, they're limited in what they can do.
Right.
So I was telling the people, I was like, listen, you put online that there are English options. You put online how to get here, like in English, you write that shit down.
Yeah.
Tell them what you can do here. They'll come. People are looking for new things to do here.
I think that's probably the biggest thing is how do I get from airport to this place?
Yeah.
How do I get from hotel to this place?
Yeah.
If I don't rent a car, if I don't, no, well, I hope if you're coming to Tokyo, you should learn how to ride the train.
Oh, please, fuck me, yeah.
But some people
don't
still like, occasionally I'll read like Reddit because I have it like R Japan or like R Travel Japan
so much fun.
in my thing.
Yeah.
And people will be, saying stuff. I don't know how to go to this place. Like the Tokyo train system is so confusing, and I don't get it. And maybe it's because I've lived here for long enough now that I'm like, okay, I know where to go. But a lot of people are just completely clueless about how to read it.
I think the thing that's funny as well is that if you look up for a second, there are signs everywhere.
Oh yeah, and it's all in English.
It's all in English and Japanese. Like, it's not hard to get around. Like, I think when I first came here, I was like, "This is easy." I came from London, so I've had a history of riding on trains, but still, come to Japan, I was like, all the companies are different. That's fucking weird. I gotta tap out, then tap back in a new train thing. That's kind of strange.
Imagine me. I got garbage fucking train system, and I came here before. The first time I came here, people were still using flip phones with like an antenna on it to like watch TV. Like this was like the early 2000s, right? Sick. Like nobody had a smartphone to Google how to get to wherever. So back then, I could only imagine how hard it would have been to figure out, I need to go from this place to get to Ikebukuro. How do I do that? And you can't just go, your destination to Ikebukuro, and then it tells you, get on the Chuosen and stand on platform 4, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, literally now Google tells you, like,
it tells you what platform.
Stand on this platform, get on this carriage of this train, and transfer there.
Like,
you fucking
for the
idiot.
fastest transfer, stand on platform 4 at car 5.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's the coolest shit now. Like, I followed it once. I was like, it actually works. They're not wrong. It's a fast transfer. Sometimes they're a bit off, but they're not. It's in the area. Like, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Joey, listen. Google's getting a bit too much. They need to calm the fuck down, honestly. Then again, Google is do you know how about Google being a massive fucking ripoff? The travel part of it. Have I told you about this?
Travel? I don't.
Google Maps. What it does? Let me tell you. Okay.
No, but I guess I don't.
I'm gonna zip this coffee, and I'm gonna tell you this insane story that I experienced firsthand. It was fucking disgusting. That is some good coffee. So, when I was in Japan, first time, that's when Google Maps was still kind of flaky, kind of junky.
Yeah.
Around it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to go to Kawaguchiko or Shizuoka or somewhere down there.
Okay, not in Tokyo. Like
not in Tokyo.
Out of the province.
So I was going from like my station, which was like Asaka on the Tobu Tojo line, so Saitama.
Okay, yeah.
To like somewhere deep, far away, and checking Google Maps will tell you, you can take the Shinkansen from Tokyo Station to here, and then you can take the local train from here to here.
Yeah.
But if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it would say like you can also take, and it will show you like the local trains you can take.
Mm-hmm.
And it will show you from like where you are to where you can go, just the trains.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking cool. So I can just follow this path, follow these local trains, follow these rapid trains, and go as far down as like Nagoya or like Osaka, because I found it really interesting. So I spent so much of my time just on Google Maps, just working out how far can I get using local trains.
Oh man, you can go to Fukuoka on a local train.
So far, because they're all connected.
Yeah. In
some way or another. It's insane. Like, you don't have to take the Shinkansen, really.
No.
There are tons of ways you can take to get around.
If you want to take 8 years to get somewhere, yeah, you can.
But you can do it.
You can do it.
I think the one that got me was that. So sometimes it will be like, we want to go from here to, I don't know, I think the one that shocked me the most was like Shizuoka or something like that. It was like, you take the Shinkansen, it's going to take you an hour and a half or something.
Yeah.
You take all the local train, and it's going to cost you like 20,000 yen.
Yep.
You want to take all the local trains, it's going to take you an hour and 45, and it's going to cost you peanuts. You don't want to take that, do you? It's like, what?
Yeah.
The time difference is what?
It's weird.
It was stuff like that. And then this is where it gets fucked up. It was a space of like a week. I'm checking the maps and I'm like, okay, cool. Next month I'm gonna try do this journey on the weekend.
Yeah.
It was like Wednesday. I check in on Friday, gone.
Oh, like the line.
Gone. You cannot search local routes anymore on the train.
Huh.
Can't do it.
Weird.
Even now, can't do it.
Really?
Can't do it.
Huh.
It only shows you the Shinkansen routes. It will not show you.
Oh, if it's more than a certain distance?
Yeah. So if I
That
type
makes
in,
sense.
what's the Shinkansen station? Like, if I type in, like,
Tokyo?
Kawaguchi Station, from where I am now.
Yeah.
Wait, no, where I am now is a pretty good position, so it's not really gonna. What's a Shinkansen station? It's definitely gonna show me a Shinkansen as well.
Tokyo.
Oh yeah, Tokyo. Well, from Tokyo to my house, it's not gonna show you a Shinkansen, dude.
Go Tokyo to Shizuoka.
Alright, let's go Tokyo Shizuoka station. So we're searching it now. Tokyo Shizuoka. Straight away, hour and a half. It's like take the Shinkansen,
Yeah.
but then it also shows you. It's like take the Keio Tobushen to Shinagawa, but then it's like
Then take the Shinkansen.
then to the Shinkansen.
Yeah.
So it now, like, and there's nothing else. It shows you literally, like, there's nothing else,
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
and the price is the same.
Yeah.
Why? Because you know exactly. You know you can do this without Shinkansen.
Yeah,
don't
you can go if you're going from Tokyo, you go Tokyo to Yokohama.
Yeah.
Yokohama to like you take the KQ to somewhere
Yeah.
on the end. Maybe you take it to Kamakura.
Mm,
Then you
you
take
just-
Kamakura over to Atami, then Atami to Shizuoka.
Easy.
Yeah.
But Google Maps is like zone to Shinkansen.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, it sucks.
Huh.
It's what they've done. They've changed it so like, when tourists come to Japan, they can only see the most expensive travel routes because
Fuckers.
the only way tourists will search locations, like search maps and stuff, is with Google Maps. Cause
Yeah.
so they use
The iPhone Maps is not.
the iPhone Maps is it's trash. Yeah.
I
So-
wonder if that's why there's so many like things like Navitime or other like Japanese apps that are just specifically for trains.
Yeah. So
would make sense.
Navitime and what's the other one? Joban, Jaran. There's so many right.
There's a lot.
Wait, Jalan's for hotels, Joban's for something. Okay, anyway, there's tons in Japan, but there's tons in Japanese, which is just for Japanese people because Google Maps does this all the time. Like it only shows the most expensive routes. So when I'm
Right,
doing like
obviously because the people who speak English are not going to
yeah,
be able to read it.
I think the problem is like if you do come to Japan and you can like read some kanji or write some kanji, you know where you're going, you know what the kanji looks like. Try using some of the Japanese like apps instead, because Google kind of sucks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Google kind of fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that shocked me. Urugakse Jordan was not impressed that suddenly all of his really cool travel routes had
My
disappeared.
travel plans just kiboshed.
Fucked, dude. I was like, are you serious? I can't even... I didn't even take note of it as well. This was years ago and it still pisses me off. It still pisses me off.
Was that like that's like 10 years ago?
This is years. It was like 6 years
6
ago
years
now.
ago?
It still pisses me off because I was like, I had plans. God damn it. I was going to go places. I mean, not like metaphorically, literally physically, I was going to go places. I wanted to go to like Nagoya by the local trains. What's another one? There's like a train pass you can get.
Yeah, I don't know what it is because I've never ever bought it, but you can get like one that just works on every single line, and it's like valid. It's you pay like a upfront price. It'll be like Nimang or like Samang, and but it's like good for like a week.
Yeah,
and you can use it on any train line. Just beep 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 beep, beep and go through.
It's the coolest thing. I kind of want to do it and see how far I can get.
I don't know. I know that there's like a difference because there's like a JR East Pass and a JR West Pass.
Yeah.
So, like, the JR East Pass only works up to Atami. Then after that, you'd be paying your own way.
There's one that's, like, local trains only.
Yeah, there's that one, too. I don't know what it is.
That one's, like... I'm trying to remember. My friend did it. You can buy this ticket, and for, like, a certain amount of time, for, like, pennies, you can take the local train for, like, a week. And... Because apparently the local trains go all the way down to, like, Kyoto or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get pretty much everywhere.
One of my friends did it, and he got... I think he paid 5,000 yen for this thing for like a week and a bit, and he went all the way down to Kyoto, like bit by bit.
Yeah.
And he said he saw so much cool shit, as you
Yeah.
would, as you fucking would. Yeah.
Because like no one stops at the local train stations
No one
in
does.
the middle of nowhere. Like, why would you?
People did the whole the Shinkansen JR rail pass is like the first call of action. I'm gonna pay. It's so expensive. Have you seen, David?
Yeah,
have you
it's
seen
a
it?
lot.
David, it's so expensive.
It's super expensive.
So expensive. God damn it! Like people always get that, and they're like, "I'm gonna take the Shinkansen. I'm gonna go see Hiroshima." I'm like, okay.
All right.
Listen, baby, have
Go
fun
ahead,
with that.
dude.
Like you spent a lot of money to do that. The worst story I heard, I think I read it on. I don't think it was Reddit. I think it was just a comment somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone bought the JR pass, and they went from Tokyo to Kyoto. They did Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, and then they went to Hiroshima, and then back to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And then they worked out that they could have saved money just buying individual tickets
Yeah.
than if they had like just not taken the Shinkansen. Because from Kyoto to Osaka, Kobe, yeah, you can just take local trains.
Yeah.
Now that there's no Shinkansen, you pretty much have to zoop anyway.
That's like I saw like a picture of someone talking about how cheap the train lines were, and they're going from like Fukuoka to Kagoshima. Like, oh, it's so cheap, and then you can see like the price on the thing because it's like Google Maps. It's like 10,000 yen.
Fucking hell.
Right? They're like, oh, with a car it would never be this cheap.
Hi.
And I'm like, really? Cause
Really, bitch?
I don't think gas is that expensive. It's like, oh, you're going like, it said like, oh, you're going like 100 kilometers or something. 100 kilometers in a car is like $20, maybe, if that. And I would know because I used to drive 100 kilometers like to and from where I had to work every single day.
I think that's the whole thing where people are like, the guys that sort of love Japan too much try to grasp on to anything that's like, oh, look at this, it's so much better than the UK. Oh, look at this, it's so much better than America, whatever. I think it's interesting, like, people do the whole, so I do as well, I go like, the trains are really cheap here. That's because I'm from London and the trains are damn expensive.
Yeah.
So, but people coming from like, I don't know, rural towns where there are no trains, coming to Japan and going like, trains are so cheap. It's like, you don't, why are you just parroting what everyone else says? Like, you don't really think that, do you? You have no frame of reference.
Right.
You're from Missouri, and I don't know what's in Missouri, but I assume
you're from the middle of nowhere where there is no train system.
There is no concept of train where you are from. And you're like...
The only train you have is like the big, huge locomotive that goes through your town at the middle of the night and just... Because it has to go through the single railway crossing that's in your town.
Jesus Christ.
That was where I lived, dude.
Are you serious? That's terrifying. Those locomotives are really scary, actually.
Oh,
like,
you get hit by one of those, you're fucked. You're done.
You're gone. Like, I don't want...
Nope.
Getting hit by a train is not the way to die.
No.
It's... You hear that, Japan?
Are you listening? Please stop. I need to ride Chuo-sen later. Please stop.
Please stop. Like, it's not the way to die. Like, you don't even die straight away. Like, it's not.
Oh, God, no.
It's not the best way to sort of do it. Pills. There you go. Pills are expensive here.
Speaking of trains, can I tell a train story that happened this week?
Oh, yes, please.
That really pissed me off.
Yes,
we
please.
talked a lot. We talk a lot about trains, and I don't know why that is. It's
Welcome to Train Podcast.
It's just a consequence of living in this, in this city. But
welcome to the Tokyo Trains Podcast.
So, I'm waiting in line to get on my train in the morning, as per usual. Lady in front of me, about 4 people behind me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting in line. Train pulls up. Doors open. People empty out. Typical.
Classic.
Lady in front of me. She's like maybe like in her early 20s. I'd peg her like 23, but she's probably actually 36.
Okay, go on.
But so, what do you do when you get on the train? You step in the train and you go find a seat.
Yeah.
You step in the train. You go stand in the area where the other doors are that are opposite side to the doors that open.
Classic.
Not this bitch. Not this bitch.
Go on.
Steps on the train. Stops. Immediately stops.
I hate those people.
Immediately stops.
Yeah.
And of course, she not like stepped in and like takes 2 steps and then stops. She like steps onto the train and stops. So of course I'm in right behind her, as you would, because you would assume that someone who is getting on the train would walk to where they need to move.
Do something. Yeah.
So I like step onto the train, and she stops in front of me, and I run into her, and she turns around like gives me this thing. She's like, "Oh, this fucking gaijin bumped into me, right?"
Bitch.
And she says shit in Japanese, and she's like, what did she say? She's like, "Oh, like what are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I just look at her. I'm like, "Huh."
Literally.
Huh? Oh, dude, I fucking had it with this bitch. It took like 3 seconds, and I was like, nah, and I was just like, huh? I'm like, I told her in Japanese, I'm like, you stopped in front of the fucking door, and I ran into you.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Huh? Whose fault? Who did that?
Yeah.
And she's like, and she was just like so indignant about it. I'm like, no. You don't get to do that. I'm like, I look at her. I'm like, there's 5 people behind me.
Literally.
And you fucking stopped in the doorway. Who looks like the fucking dickhead here?
What a bitch.
It's you. Shut the fuck up.
Bitch. What a bitch. I feel like this is something that happens in Japan so much. Like, I've said to my Japanese friends too, I was like, when people go into trains, like, for example, when I go into a train, I go to the train and I automatically, like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Am I going to find a seat? Or am I gonna fucking stand by the door?
Well, while people are filtering out, I'm looking for like, okay, where's my path when
exactly.
I'm
I'm like, where am I gonna sit? I was like, I'm gonna sit right over there. That's the seat I'm gonna go for. And 9 out of 10 times, the seat I'm gonna go for, I get the seat.
Yeah.
And it's because people are dumb here. People are doing shit like they'll go onto the train and there'll be seats free, but they'll go, no, I want that corner seat in the other section. That's the seat, the furthest away corner seat. I can fucking make that, and they try. They'll dash for the corner seat because they don't want to have to share.
Won't get there.
They won't get there. Don't get the seat. They'll be, oh, there were seats behind me. I'll get those ones, and they'll dash back to get the other seats, but those are now full. Oh, okay. I'll stand by the door, right in the corner, nice and out of the way. All the corners are taken. Now they're just standing in the middle. The train is full, and I sit and I watch this happen time and time again, and it is the funniest shit to watch. I'm like, how indecisive are you? Get on the train. If you want to sit down, sit the fuck down. You don't want to sit down, stand in the corner. Yeah. Like, just make a fucking decision.
Yep. Yeah.
You can't keep doing like. I think there have been times where people get on and they just stop in front of me, and I'm very much like in the past I'd be like whoa, and I'd try to like jostle around them.
Right.
But nowadays I'm like I ain't got time for that. Like there's like 20 people behind me, all the trains that.
And the dudes behind you are gonna push you into the fucking train.
Like, that's my point. Yeah. Everyone is gonna get on the train behind me. They're gonna push me on because it's always like people are full. It's like full trains always in the morning and the afternoon. Yep. So I don't want to get barged. I'm like, bitch, move out my way, bitch. You're gonna get on this fucking train because 1,000 people have to come on this train, and I need to be standing like in front of the chairs where the handles are because that's the least amount of people are.
Don't got time for that shit.
I ain't got time for that shit. What a stupid bitch.
I couldn't believe, and she does the fucking Japanese thing, right? Where like I hit her and she turns around and goes, oh. I'm like, don't suck your teeth at me, bitch.
Listen, we invented that shit. Don't start it with me. I'll come for you. I had a great fucking. This is really good. I get on the train. I'm going to work in the morning. My train rolls up late.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm gonna miss my transfer, but I get my transfer. But the issue is now I'm the last person in line.
Right.
And this is like first stop to like
the end,
mid-ish.
Okay.
It's still pretty fucking far. So I'm like, this is gonna suck standing up for all this time. Get on the train. Everyone's already on the train. I'm like, there's gonna be no seats. This sucks. Walk down the aisle. What do I see? A chair. Who's it next to? Young Gaijin-san. Whew. It was like the man saved me a seat. There's a Gaijin and then just a free seat next to him. I was like, this is my dude. But the problem, in front of me, there's a woman. She looked like she wanted to sit down. So I'm like, I'm kind of fucked here. She's going to take that seat.
Yeah.
100%. Bitch looks at the seat and just carries on walking. I'm like, huh? Zoop. I zoop that seat. I'm sitting down. The woman, I'm watching her now. She walks into the other little place of the train with more chairs.
Yeah.
She walks there. No seats. Looks back at the seat I'm sitting in. I'm sitting in that seat. I'm staring directly at her. She just goes like stands in the corner somewhere, and I'm just like, if you just sat down.
Yep.
If you just sat down.
Just sat down.
You could have been sitting down right now for this long ass journey, but you decided You know all your fucking dumbness that you don't want to sit next to the foreigner. Now look. Now your legs are tired. That's so good. We said it before, guys. We love the Gaijin Sea here.
Yeah.
It is the best. It's
Yeah.
so good, especially when it's like saved for me.
Mm-hmm.
I like when I get on the train as like a free Gaijin seat, and it feels like your bro has saved the seat
He's
for you.
my fellow Gaijin. You
Huh.
helped me out.
Thank you once again, Gaijin.
Yeah.
I'll be taking this seat. If this was like the first time it happened to me, I'd be like, that was interesting. It's like fifth or sixth now.
Yeah, it happens.
It's so often.
Frequently enough.
But it's good. The best was like when the train's really, really full.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, full. And there's a seat available and no one wants to sit in the seat. Those are the times I'm like, the seat is going to feel really good. Because these guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah. I agree.
I think the best one I had was I was on the Chiba line.
Uh-huh.
So I sit in the seat, and obviously, free space next to me, no one sit there. An old woman sits next to me, and I'm like, oh, bless this old woman. She turns to me and just starts speaking in English.
The fuck?
There we go. I'm like, huh? I have headphones on, so I can't hear her. She turns, she says something. You can feel someone talking at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look, and she's like, I see her mouth moving. She's looking at me. I'm like, oh, she must want something. So I'm like, so I said her in Japanese. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I couldn't hear. I was wearing headphones. What did you say? And she just says to me in English, oh, you can speak Japanese. That's pretty cool. I'm like, no, you can speak English. That's even cooler. Who the fuck are you? She's like telling me her whole life story on this train. Like, fucking, like, normally I get off wherever I get off, but I rode this train to, like a further station. A different transfer station.
Uh-huh.
Someone was interesting. She was so cool. She was like, oh, I used to work as a designer. Oh, let me explain this woman. Purple hair.
Oh, she's a bachan.
There we go. She's a bachan. Fucking purple hair. Cool as fuck. Sits down. She's talking like she's lived in America her whole fucking life. Chill as fuck. She's just like, yeah, I'm a designer. Used to work in fucking New York and shit. Yeah, what are you gonna do? But she's, although she's speaking very Americanized and very sort of casual,
Yeah.
she's still very like Japanese bachan.
Yeah.
To the extent where bitch had jelly. She's got it already.
She's got that fucking cup jelly.
You know they have those like the cup jelly. They have
Those
those
little cup jelly.
and then they have those little like snack ones they always give to kids.
Yep.
Bitch gave me
You want some cup jelly?
on the train. She gave me this tiny little fucking thing of jelly. And I'm on this train like, bitch, I'm 27. I work a job. Like,
But you bet your ass I'm taking that jelly.
I'm taking that jelly. I was like, is that grape? Bitch, give me that. What you did? Some good ass jelly. Like, you don't say no to that.
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
She spent the whole journey just plastering me with like snacks. And I'm like, I don't need these snacks. I have places to go.
But I will take them from you.
Listen,
no problem.
I will take these snacks. She was cool. She was fucking cool. But yeah, she was like, I ride this train all the time and I always see you, but I never had a chance to like speak to you. And I was like, bitch, now you got a chance. Now I see her often now. I'm like,
Yeah.
morning. She's like, morning. Like, she's fucking cool. She's so cool. I love passing on trains.
So,
Should we do question time?
yeah. Question. Do you have topics you wanted to talk about? Or
Oh shit! Yeah,
we'll do questions at the end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we got questions this week, guys. Thanks for your questions. Yeah. I mean, that was fantastic. I wanted to talk about like, because we talked about Chiba a little bit before.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about areas in Japan very quickly that are like worth visiting.
Yeah.
That people don't really visit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Areas worth visiting that people don't usually visit.
So I'm talking like more like, so everyone goes to Osaka, Kyoto.
Let me bust out my fucking map of Japan here.
That's the best.
Because I'll know right away when I go,
These areas.
these areas.
Because everyone goes to like Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo, Hiroshima, sometimes Hokkaido, but not really.
Yeah, not. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not really.
So I'm thinking like, so when people come to Tokyo for the first time, everyone makes the same mistakes. They go, I'm in Tokyo, I'm going to stay in Tokyo. Already you've made a mistake. Already you've made a mistake.
Right.
You don't want to stay in Tokyo. You want to stay in Saitama or Chiba. And you want to commute into Tokyo when you want to do stuff. Because you have a bigger hotel room. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And guaranteed you're gonna meet more of like the locals living there. I mean, you can live in like a fucking Tokyo hotel, but from what I've experienced, the room's always tiny as fuck, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
It's horrible. Like, for when I was in Chiba for the week, I stayed in like an Airbnb. The room had 2 double beds. 2 double beds. The room was like maybe twice the size of my current apartment. It was massive. It's fucking huge. And I remember opening my door and just thinking, man, I would kill for a room like this in Tokyo. But you don't really get them. I think that's the problem. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Places I think that people should go. I think this is more like a general one,
Yeah.
but you should go to Shikoku.
I love Shikoku. Well
You should go
done.
to Shikoku. I haven't been to Shikoku. I want to go to Shikoku. I saw Shikoku,
Yeah.
but I didn't go. I see it. It's right across the bay, and I'm like, well, I've almost been there.
Close.
But yeah, I've never been, and I think that is even for someone who's lived here for a while. I haven't been, so people who are coming to Japan, they definitely fucking haven't.
We don't
been.
go.
Nobody goes.
I've been to Tonga because I have friends there, and it's an island where you need to drive.
Yeah, it seems that way.
I feel like all the places worth visiting in Japan, you kind of have to drive, and that's the only issue. Like, what's really good? Kyushu's fucking amazing. Fukuoka, Kumamoto, amazing.
Yep.
I did it without driving, but then when I did the whole Beppu Oita part of the journey,
Okay,
I had made friends who could drive. So they drove me to like Yufui, they drove me around like that part of Kyushu.
Yeah.
But without driving, I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? Like, there were a lot of places I've been to in Japan, and I'm like, if you can't drive, it's really hard to get around. Like, and not driving, no Japanese, you're kind of fucked. Like, sometimes to get from A to B, you need to know, there's like a weird bus you have to take, or a weird,
right? Yeah, it's never obvious.
Yeah, like a weird shuttle bus, something.
Yeah,
I've had that. It's been like, there's a temple I wanted to see, and it was like on top of a mountain, and I was like, well, I guess I have to climb this mountain. And I get off at the station. I'm like, I guess I have no choice but to climb this mountain. And I'm talking to the station conductor. I'm like, oh, what's the best access for this mountain? And he's like, why? And I'm like, so I can hike it and see the temple. He's like, you're gonna hike it? And I'm wearing like jeans and a t-shirt. He's like, you're gonna hike it?
No, you're gonna die, son.
Yeah. He's like, are you sure? He's like, why don't you just take the bus? I'm like, there's a bus? And he's looking at me like, you don't know? And I was like, it's not on the internet. Where is it written? He's like, over there. And he points to what is, swear to God, a piece of A4 paper that has been printed out, laminated, and just like pinned to the wall. And it just says, shuttle bus. All in katakana. Shuttle bus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's what that is.
Oh.
I was like,
Makes sense.
I see. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll wait for the shuttle bus. So I'm waiting for the shuttle bus. And then sitting down, headphones in, waiting for the shuttle bus. Guy comes up to me again, and he's like, could you come and help me for a second? I'm like, okay, cool. So I come follow this guy. Lo and behold, group of foreigners. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, I don't understand what they want. Like, talk to them. I'm like, what do you guys want? They're basically like, we're going to go to this shrine. I'm like, there's a shuttle bus. They're like, oh, we thought we had to hike. And I'm like, listen, you hit the first one. Like, me too. There are many a dead foreigner on that mountain who has tried to hike up, I assume. But yeah, I feel like a lot of areas in Japan, like, it's hard to access, it's hard to get around.
Yeah.
But man, Kyushu is one of the ones you gotta go to. Fukuoka.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick. Kumamoto.
Yeah.
Good ramen.
I feel like one place that I like that I don't think I think people go to this place and then fuck off back home. And I've written an article about it.
Yeah.
Is Shizuoka.
Go on.
Because I think a lot of people will go to Shizuoka to go to Mount Fuji. They climb Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
They go, Mount Fuji was nice, and then they go back to Tokyo.
Oh yeah.
But they don't actually stay in Shizuoka to see anything like that's there. That's interesting.
No one does.
And I think there's like you could spend a good like 1 or 2 days in Shizuoka.
Is Kawaguchiko Shizuoka?
Kawaguchiko?
Or is Kawaguchiko just Kawaguchiko? Kawaguchiko is one of the ones. It's like the base of Fuji. but I can't think if it's also Shizuoka. Is it?
Kawaguchiko.
Is
I don't know.
It is. It is.
Okay.
It's Shizuoka. Yeah. Yes, it is. That's right. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. Kawaguchiko is like right near. Yeah, it is. Man, fucking geography fucked my. God dang it. That's not good. I had this teacher called John Locke, whatever. And man, he had these constant tests about Japanese geography. You give like a blank map of Japan. You got to fill in all the prefixes and shit.
Yeah.
I hated those tests. I was so bad at them. I was always like, like where's Tokyo? One time, someone got Tokyo wrong. They put Tokyo in Chiba.
Baby.
And what he was like, who the fuck put Tokyo in Chiba? Then he said something like Chiba wishes, and I was like, guys, stop. Come on, leave Chiba alone. I agree. Shizuoka's really good. Shizuoka's massive, and I think people don't really understand how much is there.
Yeah, Shizuoka's huge. But specifically Shizuoka City.
City?
Yeah.
Not the outside areas?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
Go to Shizuoka City. I find there's something just like a little bit charming about Shizuoka City, and I don't know why.
Is that like Shizuoka Station and what's around that?
Yeah. There's something charming about it, and I don't know why.
I don't think I've ever been to Shizuoka
City proper.
Yeah. Like I wanted to go to the station to check it out years ago, but Google decided to fuck me and delete all my fucking travel plans. So
Right.
Seriously, hold on. I'm literally looking at pictures of it now because that's the speed that I'm working at. It's really nice.
Yeah, I like Shizuoka, and I just feel like lots of people don't go, or they'll go to Shizuoka Station just because they need to get somewhere close to Mount Fuji. And then they'll just.
It's not even close. That's the thing.
No, it's not. Like, you're better going to literally like Fuji, like the city Fuji.
Fuji, yeah, the city that's named after the fucking mountain.
Yeah,
idiots. I think if you take the train to Fuji, you can transfer at Kawaguchiko.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can transfer to Kawaguchiko on the same train, and that's a way better sort of path, route, area to go to.
Yeah.
It's way nicer. I feel like Shizuoka's like pretty nice. Like why doesn't anyone go here? Like it's a massive station.
I don't know. I never ever see foreigners there. Whenever I've been like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And I never see other foreigners there.
Serious. Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? Utsunomiya. Utsunomiya is like gyoza machi. It's a gyoza town. It's really famous for like gyoza. But every time I go there, the only foreigners I see there is like people trying to go to Nikko. Yeah, like people going to Nikko. So they use Utsunomiya as like a transfer station. They go from like boom, Nikko.
Yeah.
And I went there years ago. Utsunomiya I skipped school to go there.
Classic. As you do.
As I did a lot. Because Japanese university is fucking easy.
Yeah.
It was fun. Utsunomiya is amazing. Like, they have lots of jazz and lots of gyoza.
Yeah.
And there's this massive park. Just a huge park there. And it was so much fun. They've got this weird replica of, like, Tokyo Tower in the park. You can, like, go up it.
The fuck?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
It was the weirdest shit. And I kept seeing... Because the park is so big, you get to see... there's, like, bug catchers there.
Yeah.
You know when you're playing Pokemon?
Yeah.
The old ones.
Yeah.
And you see those bug catchers.
And they got the huge nets.
The hats.
Yeah, dude, I've seen like dudes with like 10-foot poles with like bug nets, and they're like just waving it through the trees, and they pull it down. There's like 5,000 fucking bugs in it. And
disgusting.
It's, like, gross.
Disgusting. I fucking hate bugs.
Yeah.
It's the worst shit. I saw a man with like a case, and he had like what is that, kabutomushi and stuff inside of it. And they're like, look,
kabutomushi are fucking cool though. Dude, they're like my favorite animal. I love them.
Kabutomushi. Dude, working in elementary school, these kids, I don't know how they do it. They always manage to find these fucking bugs, and they'll bring them in.
Yeah.
And they'll be fucking taking them out the thing. Be like, Jordan, look at this bug I've got. And I'm like, why do you?
Why?
Who's told you to bring this to school?
Yeah.
Who has allowed this? Stop it. But you can't, man. With these kids, if you think bugs are creepy, you cannot let them know.
Right.
Because they will torture you.
They will purposely fuck with you.
Yeah. Because kids are fucking monsters.
Yeah.
It's what they do.
Yeah.
But this kid like just took out this kabutomushi, put it right in my face, like, Jordan, look at this. But the legs like fuck it. I'm like, that's disgusting. I don't want to see that anymore. But put it in the cage. We'll talk. They're pretty.
Yeah. I don't know. I like them. I think they're cool. They're like the only bugs that I actually do like.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Man, I don't like bugs. I don't. Nah. If they're in a cage and they're eating like the weird sugar stuff they eat,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I'm like, these are pretty cool. But the minute it's out of the cage, I'm like, I gotta go, guys.
Bye. See ya.
See you next week. Gotta get out of here. No, it's always really cool. Hokkaido.
Yeah, Hokkaido. I feel like a lot of people do go to Hokkaido though, but only after like Sapporo.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying.
There's other places in Hokkaido, but again, like I think that's similar to Shikoku. You need to drive.
You need a car.
And don't go in winter because you ain't driving anywhere.
I went in winter, David.
What's wrong with you?
David, I went in winter and... Have I told you the story about when I went in winter?
No.
Let me tell you the story, David. It's fucking dumb. So, during international student times, I was like, I'm going to travel as much as I can in the time I have.
Yeah.
So, during my spell in Tokyo, everyone's like, oh, Tokyo's so cold in the winter time. It wasn't. I'd come straight from the UK. So, I'm wearing like a tiny like fleece, short sleeves, like jeans.
Bunch of wusses.
Each and every one of them. Like it's so cold. I have an umbrella. What do I need? I had one glove on. 2 was too warm. Like, it wasn't cold.
You had to equalize the heat.
I had to level it up, dude. It was in and out.
Yeah.
It was in and out. I was circulating it. So, when I decided I'm going to go to Hokkaido in January, everyone's like, be careful. Hokkaido's really cold. I already can't trust these people.
Yeah, because they think plus 10 is cold.
Yeah, it's like 10. And they're like, oh, 10. Is this how I die? I'm like, it's not even...
Is this how I die?
Is this what hypothermia feels like?
I will freeze to death.
Tell my mother I love her. Like, it wasn't that cold. So
that's some fucking, like, Korean, like, oh, don't leave the fan on while you're sleeping type shit, because you'll die because it's cold.
What the fuck?
Hey, you never heard of Korean fan death?
Wait, people die?
No, it's like a Korean superstition. It's bullshit.
David, don't.
Have you literally not heard of
I've
Korean
never heard of
fan
this.
death?
People die from fans in Korea?
Okay, from the Wikipedia page.
Go on.
Fan death is a widely held belief in Korean culture where it is thought that running an electric fan in a closed room with unopened or no windows will kill you.
You just straight die.
Despite no concrete evidence to support this concept, belief in fan death persists to this day in Korea, and also to a lesser extent in Japan and Russia.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. The electric fans sold in Korea are equipped with, like, timer knobs.
Yeah.
So, like, when you go to sleep, you get, like, 5 minutes, and then the thing will turn off in 5 minutes, so you don't have Korean fan death.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What the... Cultures are dumb. This is stupid.
See, and I think, like, they had proved, like, why this was, like, why Korean people
believe
thought
that
this way. It's because your house is made of asbestos. And you turn a fan
for fuck's sake.
pointing at your face
Okay, yeah.
the entire night in a house made of asbestos. Yeah, you're probably going to die. I
like the fact that they were like, okay...
It must be the fan.
It must be the fan. The fan is clearly...
Not the asbestos.
They check. Yep, that's asbestos. Wait, was the fan on? Yeah. Fan death. Also, saw the guys who built the houses, like back in the day. Come in and check. They're looking around, like, oh, let me... Wait, what? Was the fan on? Yeah. Oh, that fan death. And everyone's like, oh, fan death. It fucking starts from there.
This is just a way to get off, like, getting sued for making the house. They're like, it was the fan company.
Everyone, like, believes it. Fan companies, like, oh, fuck.
The fucking meme with the goddamn, like, monkey.
Yeah.
He's just like,
no.
Looks the other way.
Oh, shit. Hokkaido. So my pansy friends in Tokyo basically saying, like, oh, Hokkaido's, like, super cold. You're gonna die. Hokkaido's freezing. I'm like, is it really that cold in Hokkaido, guys? Don't believe you. I'm gonna go anyway. Fuck you. So I went to Hokkaido wearing basically a very thin fleece.
It was fucking cold, wasn't it?
Yeah, I died. I was wearing a very thin fleece. I had only short sleeve t-shirts and, like, jeans.
Right.
The plane lands. I'm looking outside. I'm like, look at this snow. That's pretty cool. Never seen this much snow before in my entire life. It was really cool. I'm on the plane. Everything's grand. And I don't realize that I'm still technically inside. I'm on the plane.
Yeah.
So I've not clocked that.
Where it's warm.
Yeah. So the doors open. Everything's cool. We get off the plane. I'm like, Hokkaido isn't even cold. I step out of the plane onto the connecting...
Like the tube thing?
Yeah, the tube tunnel thing that connects you to the main airport. And I died.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was so cold, so suddenly. I was like, this is... Oh my god. I was like, ooh, what's happening? Fuck me, it was cold. Like, oh my god. So I got back inside the airport, like, through the tunnel thing as quick as I can. And I'm like, I think I've made a mistake somewhere. But I'm here for like...
a week?
Almost a week. I have no clothes. How's this gonna work? It worked in the end. My body adapted. But man,
Yeah.
it was an everyday walk down the road, go to Starbucks, spend a little bit of time there, warm the fuck up, then go on an adventure.
Yeah.
Man, it was...
Yeah,
cold.
Hokkaido is legitimately cold.
I've never been there. I've only been once. I need to go again during the
Me
summertime.
too. I want to go. I want to go in wintertime.
In winter?
Yes.
Did you go in the summer?
No, I've never been.
Why did you want to go in the wintertime?
Because it's like going home, but I don't have to leave the country.
Oh man, should I go back in the wintertime? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
kinda
want to go in
wanna-
wintertime.
I want to play with the snow.
Yeah, have a good time.
That's the only reason. Like, I've never seen that much snow before in my entire life. It's crazy.
Oh, Hokkaido gets like a ridiculous amount. More than where I live.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
I saw the craziest shit in Hokkaido. Like, there was snow. Oh, do you know there are underground tunnels in Hokkaido that connect stations?
Yeah.
So
you don't have to walk outside.
That's what saved me. Like, my friends went before me. They went to Hokkaido first. And then I came. And I was like, I wanted to go to whatever station. And there was like an arrow that was pointing, like, whatever station this way. I was like, oh, I can just keep following this path. And then eventually I'll go up to the surface. Nope. You can just keep walking on the ground.
Yeah.
The entire time. It was crazy. It was so cool. So eventually when I went up to like, because I was at my destination.
To go into the station.
Yeah, to go inside the station and stuff. I saw a woman. She's wearing basically what is a very puffy jacket, gloves, a scarf, big shoes, hot pants.
Hot pants?
Yep. Fucking short shorts.
Why?
Bitch don't feel cold.
I guess not.
The image is seared into my memory because it was the first time probably in my entire life I'd ever felt that cold. And just seeing this woman just like,
I don't give a shit.
only -3. Fuck it. Shorts. Like,
yeah. That's a
insane.
very northerner type thing to do.
So northern. That's insane.
Like, dude, there's times where my dad will like go get the morning paper and he'll just be wearing like a house coat. He'll just walk outside, no shoes, no nothing, just walks out in the snow, picks up the paper. It's down like our front lawn, so he has to like walk through the snow and picks it up, and he'll just walk back. And he's like, whatever.
What the fuck? Cold resistance +10?
Kind of, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, it does nothing to me.
That's insane.
Nothing.
Snow effects.
This year, I've been cold one day. One day. Do you know what day that was?
Go on.
Can you guess which day that was? The one day I was cold this year?
I'm trying to remember what days were really cold this year. It snowed, didn't it?
Yes.
Was that
was
you
the
were
only
cold?
day.
So funny.
That was the only day.
You were like, bit chilly, better put gloves on.
I didn't put gloves on. No, seriously. That was my complaint. I'm like, man, I should have brought gloves for the one day. And then I realized, oh, it's the one day it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy gloves for one day.
Don't buy gloves for one day. I've not been cold for a while in Tokyo. Like, it doesn't get cold enough for me to be like...
No.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
Look at it. But I want to go back in... So, like, winter's cool. Winter's really interesting. But I want to go in spring.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like... You know, everyone always goes, Japan has 4 seasons. Japan has 4 distinct seasons. I feel like Hokkaido is the only place that actually has 4 distinct seasons. Like, the winter is actually really winter. The summer is very summer.
Summer.
Spring is very spring. Like, it very much has 4, like, pretty distinct seasons in Hokkaido.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go during the springtime. Because apparently the springtime isn't as disgustingly hot as, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty...
Yeah.
It's pretty mild. So I really want to go and check it out. And plus, flowers. There's amazing flower fields there. They're really nice.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of that. And, like, going, like, to, like, farms and stuff where, like, cows are. To
Yeah,
go, like,
yeah,
milk
yeah,
cows
yeah.
and stuff.
I want to go milk a cow. I want to wear my
Make some
dungarees
butter.
and milk a cow. Make some butter.
Yep.
So my plan this year is I want to learn to drive. And get my license in Japan.
I can already do that.
Okay, fucking fucking license. Let's go driving, dude.
No. I don't even have to do any tests.
Seriously?
Because Canada and Japan have
Same side of the road?
a thing. No. It's not the same side of the road. But Canada and Japan have a thing that if you have your driver's license in that country, if you go to the wherever it is that you get your license and you present them with a valid license from Canada, they just give you a Japanese license.
What the fuck? The UK has the same thing, but the only problem is I don't have a UK license. That's my issues begin. So I need to actually learn to drive.
That'll do it.
Can't legally drive. That's an issue. That's
Yep.
a fucking issue. So I gotta learn. So I might learn in Japan. Real quick, learn to drive. Get out the fucking way. Then, road trip. Because me and Jay were talking about going on a road trip.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be pretty cool. But Jay can't drive. So we need at least 2 people.
So I can drive, so no problem.
We need 3 people who can drive. We need 1 more person who can drive. And then we have to go on like a nice little road trip. Rent a car.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be fun. And we first get enough money to fucking...
Yep.
Driving is expensive, dude. Fuck's sake.
Well, renting a car is not cheap either.
Yes, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Renting a car... Wait, how much is renting a car? I don't remember.
Lot.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It's
It's like a chunk of money.
Plus, you have to make sure that you have insurance and blah, 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 and all that other stuff.
Ugh, tiresome. Do you know, we'll jump through these tiresome hoops when the time comes.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to make it work.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'll get my JAL miles way higher.
I thought you're going to imply you're going to fly a jet somewhere. Like, I'll just get Jal to fly me in a jet.
I'll just get enough JAL miles to become a pilot. That's how miles work,
That's
right?
how miles work. You get 10,000 miles, you're a pilot now.
So welcome abroad, sir. Which plane do you want to fly? The big one.
The big one.
With all the passengers. I'll fly that on the Gaishimasu. Fuck yeah, dude. Sick. It's great.
Any other things you want to do, or we want to jump into the email questions?
Let's jump into the email questions.
I'm
very excited for these questions. I've not actually seen them yet.
So let's start. Emails. Okay, so if you have an email, best place to contact us is probably on Instagram at Tokyo Fresh Podcast or on Twitter at Tokyo Fresh Pod, or you can send it directly to an email address at tokyofreshpodcast@gmail.com.
Boom, boom.
Look at that. That was smooth. That was quick. That was snappy.
Man, I'm
All right.
you.
So, first question off of Instagram comes from Zigimon99. His question is, he says, don't know if you've been asked this, but what is your favorite anime and least favorite anime?
My fucking favorite anime, my least favorite anime.
Do you want me to field this one while you think about it?
Go on, yeah.
Okay, so my favorite anime, it's not really an anime per se. It's more like a series of anime.
Yeah.
Is Gundam. Gundam is
That's what you
is
love
by
Gundam.
far
Yeah.
my favorite like series of anime. If we're talking like a singular anime that is my favorite, that's so hard to pick one. And specifically anime is hard.
For me, I know my favorite. My favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Fucking love that anime so much. Is my boy. If you ain't seen Yu Yu Hakusho, you gotta watch it.
The original shonen battle anime.
The original, the tournament arc is good. I fucking love that anime.
Yeah.
Least favorite's hard. Like if an anime is not good,
if an anime is not good,
just
I'm not
don't
gonna
watch
watch
it. Yeah, like I'll watch a few episodes and be like, I'm bored. And I fucking turn that shit off. Like, pretty much. I guess like I don't have a specific anime that I don't like, but there are genres that I don't like.
Yes, right.
They're like, so if I can change this question like to genres I don't like, anything that's too generic, boring, like it's just like first episode pops up and everyone's screaming and they're like, yeah, Shinaide. I'm like, oh, where's the story? Like, I need something to grasp onto. Like,
Yeah.
if it's just like those weird girly moe.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go with. Like, I don't
Yeah.
have a specific anime that I hate the most or like the least, because I'm not. if I'm watching an anime and I don't like it, I just stop watching it. Right.
Yeah.
So to have a least favorite anime is really weird. I'll give you one for least favorite anime.
Go on.
I'm gonna give you Sword Art Online.
No.
Sword Art Online is fucking trash.
It's pretty trash.
Isekai, anime in general are fucking trash.
Well, you've created problems. People are gonna kill us.
Oh, I know. Someone's gonna send me
You
a fucking email about how they love Kirito and his fucking Gary Stu bullshit. So I ain't having that. Take that email, send it up your ass.
Set it up. The thing is, like, all the isekai anime are pretty interesting, but a lot are basically like.
But they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. It's characters.
I mean, okay, you can be like, but that's the genre. Yeah, but I get that that's the genre. But after the person goes to the fantasy world, you can make that part of the show interesting instead of the most generic bullshit ever.
It's always like the same shit as well, which I fucking hate. Like, it's like, oh, I'm a fucking loser in Japan.
And then I got hit by a car, and now I'm the fucking bestest.
Yeah, literally. Now I'm overpowered in this world that I don't understand. And whenever you like, I argue with people like argue, and whenever I'm like, yeah, anime is kind of fucking trash. Yeah. Everyone's like, no, you don't understand. Like, yeah, he's overpowered, but like, he doesn't understand the world, and that's like his weakness. You know, he doesn't understand what's going on. And I'm like,
but he doesn't need to understand.
He doesn't need to understand it. He can just blow up things he doesn't understand. Yeah. If I was fucking living in whatever world and I got transferred to a different world, trying to toast my bread, and the toast is being weird, fucking blow it up. Yeah. I'm overpowered. No one can stop me. Like, I'm God. It's not fun.
There's an isekai anime. This is weird. This is where my Gundam fandom got the best of me. There's an isekai anime called like Knights and something. I don't remember what the fuck it was called.
Go on.
But it was about a guy who is a fucking nerd he's a mecha nerd in Japan, and then he fucking dies, and he goes to the isekai world after he dies and gets like put into like the body of like a child prince. And then he, like, makes fucking better... He makes the bestest robots because he's a mecha nerd.
I have seen this anime. It's Knights and Magic.
That's what it is. I knew it was something really fucking generic.
I've seen this fucking anime, and it's actually not fucking bad.
It's not terrible, but, like, it is so generic.
Yeah.
And the only reason I kept watching this is, like... I like the robot designs.
Yeah.
Whoever did the robot designs, props to you. You made cool looking fucking knight robots.
I remember watching this anime and being like, this anime is going to be complete trash. And then the guy just starts designing robots, and I'm like, oh, these robots are pretty fucking cool, actually. Shit. Okay.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else about that anime is good.
No.
Yeah. So I guess like genre, moe bullshit, isekai anime, throw it in the garbage. I don't need it.
It can literally fuck off now and forever. Yep. I'm just checking. Knights and Magic Season 2 is definitely going to happen, even despite the fact that the anime series differs from the original light model, blah, 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 blah. Oh, so there's going to be a second season.
The fucking first season came out like 2 years ago?
Yeah. Literally.
It's too fucking late, bro.
It's too late, bro. I forgot this anime existed until just now when we spoke about it
I'm watching better anime already, dude. Like...
Dude.
And I'm pretty sure it ended on a cliffhanger too, which pissed me off.
Anything that ends on a cliffhanger, if you're not like Shiki no Kyojin, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Man, fucking Attack on Titan's so good.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know what? So it's okay.
Yeah.
I was really into it at the beginning, and then they had like the political intrigue a little bit in like the middle.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah,
and I was like, yeah. And then that like 4 fucking year break where just like nothing. That killed it. And I came back and I'm like, who's this guy? Why is he turning into a giant? I don't remember who these people are.
Yeah. I completely forgot what was happening in this anime. Yep. And the only reason... I started reading the manga, but the manga was really janky. Like, I couldn't work out where I was. So I'd have to read it from, like, page 1.
The start again.
And I was like, I don't really have time for this. I'm a busy guy. So I was like, I guess I just leave it alone. I guess I just stop watching it. Yeah. And then had all the recap movies that would come out like gradually.
Yeah, there's like I swear in that 4-year period there's like 2 Attack on Titan movies.
Yeah.
And I never watched either of them. Mostly because they don't matter.
Yeah, they're like both recap movies.
Yeah.
I don't remember. If I'm wrong, tell me, but whatever. It was 4 years of nothing. Like, fuck off.
Basically, yeah.
I got a question that someone asked me.
Oh, okay, great.
It was just literally it's from $1 Million Loan. He just says, where does Jordan recommend to get his haircuts in Japan? Legit, the only question I need to know.
I don't know, Jordan. Where do you recommend you get your haircut?
Listen, my boy, I do not get my haircut here. I don't trust any Japanese people to touch my hair. But if you have to, there's one person I go to. It's kind of far. She's in like Kashiwa. and her name is Emiko. She's really good. She's actually a fucking international stylist of the year, 2017. She's good.
There you
and
go.
her Instagram is addition_B_Emmy. So like ADDITION_B_EMMY. She's really fucking good. She's the only woman I trust to do my hair because she has won awards doing hair, and she cuts fades. She's good. Anyone else, I'm like,
Yeah.
nope. Fuck off.
Keep those things away from me.
I went to a barber once near Sagamihara.
Yeah.
Because my friend was like, they can cut hair. Just want to get my ends trimmed because my ends were getting split. And I was like, can you trim these ends? My man looks at me and goes, skin fade? I'm looking at him like, the fuck you say to me? What? He's like, do you want a high top? I'm like, what? He's like, so do I just cut it all off? And I already explained to this man 3 times. Just trim the ends. Comb it out. Trim the ends with scissors.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're good.
And we good. And he's like, high top? I mean, why are you saying, what the fuck? How did you get high? How the fuck did you get high top out of there? You remember that character Gerald from Hey Arnold? This man's fully trying to make me look like fucking Gerald from Hey Arnold. I'm like, you need to stop this. I left. I was like, nah, man.
You know what the weirdest thing about Gerald from Hey Arnold is? Is that like Arnold has like a head like shaped like a football, yeah?
Yeah.
But like Gerald has a high top, but I don't think he actually has a high top. I think his skull's just really elongated. He just has a fucking banana head.
A banana head. That's fucking funny. Oh, poor Gerald and his banana head antics. Wait, I'm gonna have to research. We need later on. I'm writing a note. Research
Gerald.
Research Gerald.
Hey Arnold.
No hair Gerald. Research later. I do. Got
okay.
a question for me?
Yes, this one is from Sparkling Leaves.
Yes.
What Japanese cultural concept or custom would work well or not in your home countries?
I already do it. Like, shoes off at the door.
Yeah.
Like, shoes
Yeah,
off.
we do that in Canada,
Yeah,
too.
snow.
Yeah.
Caribbean.
Don't take it in your house.
Don't take it in your house. Get inside. Shoes. There's a radiator by the front door.
Yep.
Fucking take your shoes off right there. Then you go inside. We have carpets in the living room. Don't
Just fucking don't.
do it. Like, it's not good. I think things that won't work is saying, like, "Itadakimasu" before every meal. It's not gonna work.
Let's eat.
Let's eat, guys.
But like, but it's not even like let's eat. It's like you're saying it like unironically.
Yeah.
Like I said it jokingly there,
Yeah.
but you're saying it unironically.
Like,
yeah, let's eat.
Like, imagine everyone sits at the table, like, it was like, looking at you, okay.
Itadakimasu.
But let's eat every.
Let's eat.
I can't say it unironically.
Yeah.
Let's eat every. I can't do it. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
No, it would never work. What else wouldn't work?
I think going along with itadakimasu before you eat, someone saying irashaimase when you come.
It would not work.
It would not.
not work.
Imagine you go into any store. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the store. What are you doing?
I'm doing. I feel like it would just work in. It would like just work in America.
Kind of, yeah.
In the UK, we're a cold people. It's a grey society. Everyone's drinking tea at all times. To go into a store, I expect nothing.
Yeah.
And for someone to greet me, it's going to shock and confuse my English sensibilities, and I'm not going to want to...
It'll be fucking weird.
It'll be weird. Going to the store, morning, sir. The fuck are you? Like, don't... Can I help it?
Please go away from me.
Please leave me alone. When smiling when you work in retail, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't fucking work.
No.
Nah, dude. Going into 7-Eleven. Oh, pro tip, guys. If you're ever feeling homesick, you ever like, man, I miss the country I'm from. Everything in Japan's getting a bit too weird. I need to feel like I'm back in my own home country. Go into a convenience store at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You will feel like you're back in home country.
Yep.
They will not irashaimase you. They will not smile. It is a cold, dark experience, and you'll leave feeling like I'm refreshed again. That's how that.
I'm refreshed again.
That's how it is.
I've just been treated poorly.
That's how it is in the UK. Ooh, I'm home. The best
Like
was
I never left.
It's like I never fucking left. I think I went at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Once like my local 7, and the guy was like, "Show was there." I was like, are you fucking serious? Mama, are you okay? There was no smile. He was not in a good mood. He did not want to be there.
See, everyone that works the convenience stores where I live are all like also foreigners.
Nice.
At like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So when you go there, they don't say Irashaimase. What the fuck do they do that? They ain't Japanese.
They're just like,
yeah, they're kind of like,
yo,
yep.
Yo, you want to buy some shit? Oh, fuck's sake. All right, cool. Yeah, I love those places so much. Any more questions?
Do you have any more?
Oh,
I got one more. We'll save that one to the end.
Which one? Your one?
Yeah.
All my questions are like, I feel like I've answered them all already. It's not really podcast related. It's all like, yeah, I get lots of like, where's the best cafe in Tokyo? And I'm like, how much time do you have? Because I drink a lot of coffee. Or like, where do you recommend going in Japan? It's like lots of places, dude. Like, honestly, like, a lot of the recent questions I was getting was all about where do you do the wearing armor thing?
Oh, okay.
Of course, yeah.
You answered that question.
Yeah. It's all on Chiba, guys. You'll see it on my story. Dude, give me your last question.
Okay, the last question says, when is Jay back on? That's from Jay.
Fuck you, Jay. To be fair, like, I did get a lot of comments about, like, people like Jay being on. Like, people liked having Jay on. It was fun. Guys, what do you think of Jay coming on last week? It was fun, right? Like, the comments I got about it was, like, I liked 3 of you guys being on. It was insane. It was really stupid. Like, stuff like that. I guess it was fun, because Jay was very, what's the word? Polite to start with, which was really funny.
How was it described by someone? Someone talked to me. She said Jay was like the chairman, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Jay was like the guy keeping our shit on track, and we were just like, whoa, things.
Yeah. He definitely he tried his damnedest to keep it on track, but
we gotta get a moderator. Moderate our bullshit.
We need a Jamie-like figure.
We need a Jamie-like figure.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, bring it up.
Tanaka, pull that up.
We gotta get an intern that we don't pay and treat badly, and then like the intern is very much not Japanese. We call him Tanaka. We make him like research things for us, and then we just ignore his answers. Like, I think the biggest prefecture is most definitely Tokyo, and you're like, I think it's Chiba. Jay, can you find the correct answer for us? And he's like, guys, it's Hokkaido. Yep, definitely Tokyo, as I expected.
Okinawa, okay.
Can you type in if Japan has 4 seasons? I gotta get an intern, man. Oh, we got interns at my work actually.
Yeah,
but they're all really cool. Like, it's so good. Like, there's one guy, he's older, speaks really good Japanese, and there's a Japanese girl. Oh, he's foreign. And there's a Japanese girl, and she's younger. But, like, she's really cool as well.
Yeah.
So we all ended up just having, like, this really good, like bands between us all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's great times, like, honestly. Like, 'cause I don't know what the idea of, like, an intern is, but, man.
You treat like shit, you don't get paid.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, half that is true, even at my company. You don't get paid. That's for fucking sure.
Yep.
I don't know how these... Man, I could never do intern stuff. Never.
No.
I don't. Especially in Japan. Guys, if you're going to be an intern in Japan...
Get paid.
Get paid. Get paid in something. So, like, I think the law is you have to get paid at least, like, they pay for your lunch and your travel. Yeah. It's 1,000 yen for lunch and it's travel. And a lot of places don't do that.
They don't even do that, yeah.
Yeah. It's because people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
People have no idea, like, what the laws are. So they'll just be like, oh, well, I guess this is normal. This is intern stuff. Like, the entire, like, sort of set of rules of having an intern is that you're there in a studying capacity.
Right.
And anything that you produce can't be used by the company.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're not meant to be doing work. Because anything that's considered work has to be paid for. Yeah. But a lot of companies don't follow these rules, which...
Because they don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. And they don't give a shit. And then also, like, the interns don't know what the laws are. And a lot of them are just happy just to, like, sort of be doing something, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what position most of these people are in. But, man,
don't work for free.
Don't work for free. Don't work for free. It's rule 1.
Yeah.
Don't work
Never
for free.
work for free.
And when I was applying for, like, different jobs, and I applied for, like, an internship one place, and the first email I sent, I was basically like, hi, I want to hear about this internship, blah, blah, blah. And the reply I got was basically like, oh, as an intern, you'll be doing this.
Yeah.
Then I said, Japanese law states this. So isn't this internship against Japanese law? The second email I got back was like, it was the opposite of what he just said. It was like, no. By we use your work, I mean, you'll be studying things. I'm like, how did
that? I don't know about
what?
that.
It's like, what, darling? No. By let me sexually harass you, I meant let me give you a raise. You misunderstood. This is just a misunderstanding. This is just company jargon, love. Like, it doesn't fucking work. Like, you've said the opposite thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it sort of proved what I was thinking initially. Because I was thinking, like, is this the law? And people just don't know it? Or do people know it and they don't care? They just don't care and they're abusing it because no one really understands what the law is. Turns out, people just abusing it. It's insane. Anyway,
so long story short,
don't work free.
If you want to come and be our intern and be treated poorly and we won't pay you,
we will not pay you. I will give you how much for lunch? I'll give you a high five and a cheery smile. That'll be a lunch. You can have coffee whenever you want because I make coffee all the time. And we'll abuse you. We'll sit them behind the big TV. That'll be their workstation. And they can like pop their head up every time we ask them a question.
Just put them out on the balcony.
Oh shit, yeah, with balcony. We'll put them on the balcony. Rain or shine. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Tanaka. Biggest prefecture in Japan? Hokkaido? Fucking wrong.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, dick. What are we paying you for? You're not paying.
You're not paying.
Dumb. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll get an intern. Guys, you want an intern? Hit me up at Afro in Japan. We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna be unpaid intern.
So no more questions on your end?
Now I'm good, dude. All my questions have been answered. Like personally. Cool.
Well, that's the end of emails for the week.
Fantastic. Guys, send us your emails. We'll answer them on the podcast. We're gonna have a little email time at the end of every episode because
yeah, if you actually send us questions, we'll answer your questions.
Listen, we'll answer them. If you send me questions I think I'll just start saving up questions I get.
That works.
And I'll put them I'll answer them on the podcast instead of answering them in the DMs.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Cool. Guys, slide into my DMs at Afro in Japan. I'll answer your questions anyway, but we'll do it on the podcast as well if you have any big questions.
Yep. And you like I said at the top of the email section, you can catch us at Tokyo Fresh Podcast at TokyoFreshPodcast@gmail.com and Twitter at Tokyo Fresh Pod. So there you go. You got 3 options.
You're gonna be good.
Yep. Oh, you can send voicemails as
That's
well.
why I keep forgetting we have that.
It's in the show notes.
Send us voicemails.
Send us voicemail.
We want to hear your voices.
Even if you cuss us out, actually don't cuss us out.
Don't cuss us out. We'll find you. I want to make a voice note cussing us out.
Listen here, you motherfuckers.
Like a voice change. Listen here, you motherfuckers. Sound like from the 1960s.
Listen here, you motherfuckers.
That's the one. Listen here, shay. You suck.
All right, well, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you next week, guys. Love you and leave you. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.